do some climbing. Get up on his level. See if we can get in close. They gobble again. What? Did you hear him? Yeah. Told you. Long way, that's 400 yards. And up and over that little hump right there. I had you pointing one way one time and the other way next time. Let's go. Some turkeys gobbling. They're about $1.50 out, maybe 200, but they gotten closer. So we're set up on this little road. I think they're coming up the road. Hopefully they'll be right in our lap in no time. Call. You get him? Attaboy.
He saw me.
That would be 2 days in a row he's killed turkeys.
Mountain longbeard, no spurs.
A longbeard with no spurs?
Yeah.
He's had a hard time opening weekend. The next few weeks his wife's been really sick. So yesterday we were planning on hunting the 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th, and about 2.5 hours away from his house. So with his wife being sick, we decided to stay close and hunt some of the places we have permission to hunt. This is actually on public land here, but come up here yesterday after we killed and had some turkeys gobbling, but this was a little rougher. What are you laughing at? He sure was doing it.
Did you see him pick his head up and look funny?
No, I couldn't hardly even see him in the camera.
Oh, you didn't see him?
Your tree was right in my way.
All I could see was Jake's, dude. And I'm like, oh. Because I heard him, you heard him that one time, they sounded really
Jakey. But I saw him, when he went spit and drum full tail fan, I thought, we're good.
That was when I found out that I seen him for a minute.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's a nice long beard. No spurs, huh?
None.
Mountain turkeys with no spurs.
He saw me.
Did he?
Them other Jakes didn't, and he saw me and crossed a bunch of both the Jakes. And he wasn't.
But he wasn't strutting still?
He quit strutting and got up on the hill, and when he walked into that hill, I was like, yeah, I think that's it. This is the longbeard in the area. Could you hear them when they gobbled down the hill? They were like, it was like a group gobble, and then wow, it was like, you could tell.
It sounded like 4 different birds that gobbled.
I thought there was 4 too.
Yeah. Well, I have to tell you, I was completely surprised that we didn't hear any turkeys gobbling where we stopped and parked. Close, anyway.
I'm telling you, there's another bird back down that road.
Yeah, it could be.
Long ways, though.
Long ways.
Well, I don't know if it was longer than this way.
It wasn't.
This might have been.
It wasn't more
way.
elevated than this one, I guarantee you. Anyway, Joey Slayton. It is April the 11th. This is the second day of our vacation, huh? We're supposed to be north 2.5 hours on our camp trip, but we ain't camping right here. So this morning, yesterday morning after we killed, we went and did a little scouting. We came up to this public land up here. We're pretty high. Do you know the elevation? It's about 3,500 or so.
I'll tell you right now.
But anyway, we heard some turkeys gobbling, and it was like 9 o'clock, I want to say. So we knew they were probably going to be close, and we kind of estimated exactly where they were going to be roosting. So we get up here, pull up here. There wasn't a turkey nowhere close.
38 to 4, almost 4,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
3,800 elevation.
38's off the hill.
We thought we could hear one to our east. We thought we could hear one to our west, but there was nothing that was clear.
We thought we could hear one.
I heard one time one to the east.
Too windy.
That was it. But we had some wind, so it was hard to hear. So anyway, we decided to go east. There was a road we could walk, and we get to one spot, and the birds sound like they gobbled straight out, and the road went to the left, and so it's like he started side hill, and I'm like, I don't want to side hill. I want to get up on the ridge and walk the ridge. And we went side hilling about 300 or 400 yards. And I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm going up to the top. And I still hadn't heard the birds good from where we were at.
You were doubting me.
But when I got up to the ridge, I called one time and I heard the turkeys gobble down this way. So I texted him, hey, come up to here, come up to the road. I heard
By
him.
the way, that was a long ways from where you were talking about. From
I said 400 yards, but it's
400 yards to
no, it ain't 400. That's
two something, and it's a long ways down that way. It felt a long way. Then.
Yeah. So it's hard in the mountains here with the pines and everything to know how far the turkeys are, because if they're in the middle of some big thick pines, it doesn't. You can't hear very good at all. But we heard them pretty good. We kind of knew where they were, and we snuck up in here. And sure enough, he come up here and ahead of me because we were pulling a hill, and I'm like,
Clucked
go
one
on
time.
up there. He clunked one time, and they cut him off. Bow! And I'm like, I know they're close there.
Close enough.
I was getting up and walking.
That was the fastest you walked all day.
Heck yeah, that's the first time I really heard a good turkey
That
gobble.
was the fastest
He was
you
close.
walked all day.
So I walked up here and got to him, and I said, let's sit up right here. And he got up on a tree, and I was back behind him about 15, 20 yards, and sit down. And we both called at him a couple times, and they answered good a couple times. And then we shut up for a little bit, and then next time I called, they were closer.
No, they gobbled. Then you called. Then they shut up. Remember? Because they gobbled on their own that one time. And then you called right back to them.
And then we shut up, and the next time they gobbled, they were close. And I'm like, they're coming. I should be seeing them any time. They were just out of sight probably. Yeah. And then I spotted some turkeys down there. How far is that? 150 to that brush pile? Anyway, but it's open right here on the top, down by this little road.
Yep.
So I was trying to get him in the camera. I don't know what I got, but I was trying to get him in the camera.
There was no waiting this time.
I could hear the birds spitting and drumming, and I knew there was more than one. I seen a couple of them moving around, but I didn't know gobblers or jakes. When they all gobbled right down there, there was more than one gobble. Yeah. So
I saw 3.
Yeah. And I saw one full fan come strutting. I'm like, we're good, we're in the good. Well, take it from here, because I couldn't see the end.
Well, so I didn't see the full tail fan till he was already 60 yards away.
Yeah.
I saw the jakes. They were strutting, and I was thinking, gosh dang it. A bunch of jakes coming in, and it was like we just walked up here to this top of this mountain.
For jakes.
And
I was worried about that.
That was because there was one time where they gobbled. It didn't sound. It sounded a lot jakey.
Yeah.
And probably about 80 yards away, they got into the tree line, and they were in the trees with me.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yep.
But the strutter was right in the middle of the road, and where I was at, you couldn't see him because it's like a 18-inch drop off.
Yeah.
Well, when he eventually showed himself, and he didn't like me there.
The problem was where Joey was sitting and where I was sitting. Where he came out, he was looking straight through Joe to get to where I had been calling from, and I think he was looking at that where I'd been calling from.
As soon as he came,
so he must have saw something he didn't like.
Them jakes were walking around, and they were even actually strutting back into the road when he saw something he didn't like, and he was walking back towards the trees.
Did he slick down?
Oh yeah. He wasn't staying around much longer. I wasn't letting him get to 30.
We were wanting him to get to 30.
He wasn't gonna get to 30.
He wasn't gonna get to 30. So we had a great hunt. We had a rough morning first thing this morning, trying to find turkeys, and this ain't easy for a fat old guy to walk up these mountains anymore. I don't do bad when it's flat ground or going downhill, but if I have to pull a grade, oh my gosh, forget that. Plus my vest is about 80 pounds and hauling the camera and chair and everything else. But we still had a great hunt. We got a great turkey. This turkey's got a good beard. You can see the beard. but he has no spurs.
Do you have a scale?
I don't have a scale.
My scale battery's dead.
So is mine at home. But yeah, he's a nice turkey. Mountain turkey. He's a mountain turkey is what he is.
Not super heavy, but
Nope. But he's
18 pounds maybe.
he's as old as he's gonna get. Yeah. He was doing his thing though, gobbling, strutting. I could hear him spitting, drumming. From that corner I could hear him spitting and drumming. How far is that?
160. 166 to
Is that what you ranged?
166 to that pile.
160 yards, you could easily hear him spitting and drumming.
Yeah, up here it's just wide open though. I mean, it's nothing in
Up
its
on
way.
this road, there was nothing between
But
us.
down in the bottom there, it sounds like a lot further.
Yeah. So anyway, had a great hunt. He's got 2 done for California. I'm done with California. I've killed 3. So we got 1 more to kill. But stripers are running. Mom wanted to know why we weren't out striper fishing today.
We were supposed to go yesterday.
My wife loves stripers, so anytime we can get out when the stripers are running, she wants us to go.
Now that I'm home though, I got duties today.
Do you got duties today?
Yeah.
So that's all right. What about tomorrow? What are we gonna do tomorrow?
Go kill something.
You got 1 more turkey, or you can go fishing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know how much I got, but I was pointing in that direction, and I saw
You got some
turkeys.
gobbling.
I got some gobbling.
And they gobbled right here. I sure
Pretty
was
close.
Man, I just was like, man, I hope he doesn't move. I hope he knows they're right there. Because it was just like they just boom showed up out of nowhere.
You think I'm gonna move?
Dude, I don't know.
Dude.
I heard ruffling around.
I've been hunting for a while, but what's the saying? I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Something like that. I don't know. Or I didn't sleep at Holiday Inn last night or anything.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I gotta start hunting the mountain birds more.
Yep, we need to start looking this because there's a lot of country here. A lot of country here. I think probably has turkeys.
I think the population's growing. I'm serious.
He said,
Anyway.
I think the population's growing.
There's no turkeys in California, by the way.
Oh yeah, there's no turkeys in California. I forgot.
Gotta remember
Forgot to
that.
tell you. Yeah. This was the last one.
Yeah, I had to do eradication.
All right. Hope you
Invasive
enjoyed it.
species.